All right, guys, this is my Porsche 911 992. It's a 2021. This is just a base Carrera, but this is a pretty cool car. This is an aero kit car with some pretty cool options. So we've got the RS Spider wheels and of course the aero kit. This is a factory aero kit. We got a blacked out Porsche badge, quad exhaust. And on the interior, we have the red chrono and red belts. This is a partial leather interior, not the full leather, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this is a pretty cool car. It's not actually a Sonderwatch car, but I put that on there because it's kind of cool. Anyway, this is a great driving car, and today what we're going to do is replace some cabin air filters because the dealer wanted a lot of money on that one. So anyway, I'm going to pull this inside and I'm going to show you guys how to change some air filters in a 911 992. All right, so the first filter we're going to change is the under the hood filter. So let's pop the frunk and get after it. All right, first step is we're going to take this plastic cover off. Just snaps off. And pulls out. All right, this cover, you can kind of see it right here. I'm going to pull this plastic piece off. It's just these clips right here, and you can see where we just kind of unclip it. There's a bunch of these all around. And there's two at the back that are kind of tricky to get to, but again, not super hard. All right, we're going to bring this whole thing up. And as you can see, it's connected. There's an electrical connector right here. It looks like the shock is kind of, the electric for the shock is a little bit in the way, so you can just pull this out. And then, of course, my battery charger tender is a little bit in the way, but it's not a huge deal. Okay. So there's the actual filter. You can either unplug it or just leave this plugged in and just kind of put it off to the side. I don't really know how to unplug it, but I think what we can do is just move this one. Let's see. Yeah, you just keep it plugged in and just take the cover off. All right, and then you can see this piece just will slide up and out. All right, so I don't think there's a direction on these. I don't think it actually matters, but I'm just going to try to match the letters. So that's the old one. As you can see, it's pretty dirty. Yeah, and this is the brand new one, so we're going to put the new one in right now. And it just kind of slides into this channel. Again, not hard, just slides in like that. And we're just gonna make sure it's seated nicely down at the bottom. Okay. And then we're gonna put the cover back on, button this up, and that filter is changed. All right, the next step to replacing the cabin filter is kind of uncomfortable. You gotta go underneath the passenger side, I guess, footwell. So this is actually a more expensive one, a more expensive filter. And like I said, it's just uncomfortable because you kind of have to contort yourself. There's 4 little plastic clips that end up actually holding this piece in. You could just remove that And then you'll see these plastic clips, they just clip down. I mean, I guess you can unscrew them, but they just pull down. And the filter housing is right here. And so it just unsnaps and swings open, and you can see the filter. And so then all we're going to do is take this filter out, put the new one in, and should breathe some fresh air. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, let me know if you found it helpful.